Tonight on Versus, two Japanese legends face off to see who's the ultimate warrior. It's going to be one fast and furious battle. It's ninja versus samurai. Both of tonight's warriors emerged from feudal Japan, and they've left behind a world-renowned legacy. Because of the mystery surrounding their espionage skills, ninjas have an almost supernatural presence in current pop culture. The samurai made their mark using skilled swordsmanship and unparalleled sense of honor. How would these two fighters stack up against each other in battle? They're as silent as they are deadly. First up is our crafty combatant, the stealthy pro of espionage, the ninja. Ninjas come from all walks of life, from samurai to the lower classes. That variety gives the ninja one heck of an advantage as they were masters of disguise.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
But will that be enough to sneak by our next contender? Meet the acute aggressor, the titled terror, the samurai! Nothing means more to a samurai than bravery, honor, and loyalty. When faced with dishonor or defeat, these warriors would rather pick seppuku. You know, taking their own life by disembowelment. Stealth wasn't their forte, but they certainly made up for it with their terrifying presence. Don't believe me? Well, get this. Katana swords got their deadly reputation thanks to the samurai. Who will be faster, stronger, and deadlier? Stay tuned to find out. Round one, attack style. Samurai began their training to become fearsome warriors from the age of 10. Their training included horseback combat abilities, swordsmanship, martial arts, and archery. Yeah, could you do all that at 10? They spent much of their lives in battle and fought in armies and solo combat. But that only matters if you can see your enemy coming. Out in the open versus ring, the samurai is a sitting duck. Ninjas have been part of Japanese history since the 15th century. They were essential for gathering intelligence due to their stealth, precision, and acrobatics. Despite popular belief, ninjas chose to fight only when it was absolutely necessary. Unfortunately for the samurai, it's necessary in this fight. The ninja, blending in with the surroundings, could easily sneak up and ambush the samurai. Working smarter, not harder, the ninja takes round one. Round two, armor. A samurai never rides into battle without armor covering them from head to toe. It's made of steel, iron, and leather. It was hefty too and weighed 30 kilograms. But don't be fooled, the armor was designed to be flexible. So despite all that weight, samurai were still pretty agile. Ninjas? Well, let's just say our contender is quite underdressed compared to the opponent. Since stealth, comfort, and freedom of movement were their priorities, they wore very little armor. And no, they didn't wear a face mask all the time. It would be hard to do spy stuff if you looked like, well, a ninja. Historical evidence shows that ninjas wore chainmail or some sort of metal plating for protection on special occasions. But against a samurai, it seems the ninja's not equipped for brutal combat. Round two goes to the samurai. Round three, weaponry. The katana and the samurai are like peanut butter and jelly, but 100% more fatal. There's a saying that a samurai's soul could be found in their sword. But you can never be too prepared, so the samurai carried two blades. On top of their trusty katana, they had a shorter sword called the wakizashi. Both were deadly weapons and status symbols. Is that a wakizashi, or are you just happy to see me?
Damn!
Ninjas knew how to use the katana, the shuriken, and the spear, and firearms, and explosives. Okay, that's a lot. It's safe to say ninjas have more weapon options. But how about mastery? We have to give this one to the samurai. We're going for quality over quantity here, folks. Without the element of surprise, the ninja is woefully underprepared to take on the steely samurai. Our winner tonight is the stalwart samurai! Want to see more clashing sword fights? Next, we're pitting glorious gladiators against vicious Vikings. We'll see who wins on another round of Versus!